My husband Brian and I had a small meet and greet this week. It's been great to get to know the types of research activities and quality improvement that's going on here. We're very lucky to have a CTSA. Most of you know that that's part of a national program to accelerate the translation of science into healthcare. The CIC leads the Informatics Coordinating Office, which really helps people access the resources that are available, including data and EMR resources to help with that translation. So let Mujib tell you about it.
Hello everybody, my name is Mujib Bassett. Amongst my various roles, one of the things that brings me the greatest joy is to lead the Informatics Coordinating Office, also known as the ICO. Through the Informatics Coordinating Office, we collaborate with researchers to bring them access to enterprise tools that they may not be aware of. We also build bridges and collaboration to various groups across campus to help do research more efficiently and effectively. We've been able to build a team of informatics developers as well as wonderful project manager Amira, who leads all of this effort. She'll talk a little bit more about some of the common projects that we see.
Hi, I'm Amira from the Informatics Coordinating Office. At ICO, we believe research should be as seamless as possible. My role as project manager here at ICO is to connect researchers and investigators with the best resources and expertise we have on campus. So what does ICO do? We consult on optimizing data extraction, minimizing chart reviews, and building clinical decision support in Epic. ICO has also expanded its awareness of informatics tool through educational outreach, such as symposium, workshop, and hackathons. We're here to make research easier, faster, and more impactful, and I'm excited to be part of that journey with you.
This new paper by Peter Steele and Chris Longhurst about learning health system strategies in the AI era is really going to be a guide for me over the next year. Many of you know about the learning health system process where you have data that's been generated from clinical care. You're learning and gaining insight from that data. You're translating that data into new interventions and implementing it. And then you're learning from that, and the cycle continues. In the paper, they talk about the resources that are needed for this. The core principles of the learning health system have had broad support across the nation and really the world. But how do you realize their full potential? Overcoming the challenges to a learning health system requires deliberate investment in data infrastructure, integration of health IT and biomedical informatics, workforce development, and adaptive governance. And so in this paper, they talk about all four of those and what's needed. Importantly, you need people that are working in science, doing research, team-based care, and leadership, really working towards the same goal. And we have a lot of these pieces at UT Southwestern. Also, you need the synergy between health IT and biomedical informatics, where you are curating data that's interoperable. You have research about how to leverage the data and how to develop new interventions to put into practice. The ICO helps researchers find all of those resources here at UT Southwestern and leverages the enterprise structures that we have here to help translate that research. I really enjoyed these whiteboard sessions that they do weekly. And this is one where they're talking about a new data source, and they're really thinking through, what does the data represent? How are we going to represent that data in order to make it useful to people? Well, one of the really unique things here is that in the learning health system, a lot of places have really focused on the data infrastructure, and it's very important, and nobody has it all figured out. But that second part, where you're taking that insight and translating into practice, there's always a big bottleneck there, and that's the electronic health record. And here at UT Southwestern, we have a team of Epic analysts that help researchers integrate what they're doing into the electronic health record. And that's what I'll focus on next week, is the Epic analyst team.